Hey guys, my name is That Quiet Kid, and today we are going to do day 11 of Advent of Cyber 2021. So before we begin, we suggest that you start the attached machine and attack box, as you will need to use these resources to answer the questions at the end. So let's start our machine, and instead of attack box, we will be using our own Kali machine as usual. The command is simple, open VPN and your configuration file. And when you see initialization sequence completed, which means you have connected to the Tryhackme VPN, so let's move on. MC database admin came rushing into the room and cried to McSkiddy, "We have been logged out of the reindeer schedule. How will Santa's transportation work for Christmas? The Grinch has logged MC database admin of his system. You need to probe the external surface of the server to see if you get him his access back." So for today we have MS SQL server is a relational database server. One simple way to think of a relational database is a group of tables that have relations. To gain a rough understanding of relational databases work, consider a shop's database with the following three tables. So we have three tables, for example, electronic items, customers, and invoices. Each item in the electronic items table has ID, name, price, and quantity. After that, each item in the customers table has its own attributes as well: its ID, its name, its email, and its phone. Finally, we have invoices table, which refer to a customer and one or more electronic items. So for example, this one or two invoice is for user cat, and electronic item linked to it is laptop. So let's move on. Okay, so first of all, we have to ping the machine to find out there is an open port running on the MS SQL server accessible over the network. What is the port number? The command we will be using is nmap. We will be using nmap tool, and flag is pn flag, which is you know pn flag is you what pn flag does is it is every port as open port first. And let's see what we have. There is an open port related to the MS SQL server accessible over the network. What is the port number? So let's see, the port number is 1433, which is MS SQL hash s. So let's see, 1433. Move on. Knowing the MS SQL server is running and accessible over the network, we want to check if the username and password are still valid. Using the attack box terminal, we will be using the sqsh, pronounced squish, as an interactive database shell. So let's move on. The command is sq squish, and the username is sa, and this weird string is the password. So let's do this. We see one and this greater than sign. The connection is successful. You will get a prompt. What is the prompt that you have received? It is this: MC database admin told us the database name is reindeer and it has three tables: names, presents, and schedule. To display the table names, you could use the following syntax: select star. This asterisk sign means select everything from the table name, and where condition. Select all is to return specific columns attributes. This asterisk refers to all the columns. That's what I explained. From table name to specify the table you want to read, and condition. So let's see what we have to do. We can see there are four columns in the table, so we have to run a command: select all from the table reindeer. And let's do this. Okay, we don't see anything. Okay, we have to type go as well. So let's type go, and it shows us nine rows and four columns. ID, first, last, and nickname are the four columns, and there are nine rows. And last one is Rudolph, which is the reindeer's first name. Uh, we see four columns in the table displayed above: ID, first, last, nickname. And what is the name of the reindeer of ID 9? It is Rudolph. Check the schedule table. What is the destination of the trip scheduled on December 7th? So let's go up a directory, and instead of names we will check schedule, type go, and we see on December 7th it is to Prague. So let's answer this question as well and move on. Check the presents table. Presents, what is the quantity available for the present power bank? So let's go up. Instead of schedule, we are looking for what we were looking for, presents. We are looking for presents table and go. We have this power bank at 25,000 quantity, so let's answer it. You have done fantastic work. You have helped make database admin retrieve the schedule. Now let's see if you can run MS Windows commands while interacting with the database. Some MS SQL servers has XP command shell enabled. If this is the case, you might have access to something similar to a command prompt. So let's see. Let's run this command. It is pretty simple, and I think through this way you can get a shell as well on the box. I also saw this in some of IP6 video. I guess it was a hack the box. I don't remember the name, but it was a box where 1433 was the port and MS SQL server was running, and we got a shell through this in that room. So let's move on, and we can run some Windows commands, which is dir to list files and directory, and type to get the output of a file. So what we have to find, there is a hidden flag in a Grinch user's home directory. What are its content? So let's go. Instead of this, we will see the in Windows, I guess the directory structure is slash, I guess, users and slash, what is our user? Grinch. So let's do this and go. And we see video searches, saved games, pictures, music, links, favorites, downloads, documents, desktop, contacts, 3D objects. So we see few directories. So let's see the desktop first and go. Feedback.website, Microsoft's Windows guide order. So we don't see anything important here. So let's see the documents next and go. And we see flag.txt. So let's view this. The command is simple. You have to say type, enter type, and the whole path of the file, which is flag.txt, and go. And we have the flag. So let's paste it here. Congratulations, the flag you recovered contains the password of MC database admin. In this task we learned how to use Squish to interact with MS SQL Server. We learned that if XP command shell is enabled, you can execute system commands and read the output using Squish. So let's type complete. So that's it for day 11 of Advent of Cyber 2021, and thank you for watching.